Robbie Pethick is preferred to Paul Hall, and both Benny Christensen and Darryl Powell are fit to return. Jerry Craney, the two-goal hero of the first leg, provides the main threat up front, of course, and he can expect vibrant support from former Evertonian Preki, who's eagerly waiting his chance to prove they were wrong to discard him. It's been a desperate start to the season for Everton, who are hoping that this man's arrival can help prompt a recovery. Duncan Ferguson, once Britain's most expensive player, has arrived on a 3-month loan from Glasgow Rangers. Another Ibrox man, Ian Durrant, has come with him, also on loan, but is only on the bench tonight, as Mike Walker opts for a lineup that includes Nigerian World Cup star Daniel Abakachi as Ferguson's partner up front. A highly charged atmosphere at Fratton Park. Taking the whistle tonight is Keith Cooper from Pontypridd. Everton then to kick off in a League Cup tie that's tip-top his way from the first leg. Although Everton's late recovery at Goodison has certainly thrown them a lifeline, those 3 away goals for Portsmouth could prove a vital factor. This is Ian Snowden. It's Pethick firmly into the tackle then for Pompey. Laid off then by Abakachi. Free kick given to Portsmouth. Pompey, of course, who reached the 5th round last season before losing to Manchester United. This after United had knocked out Everton at the previous stage. A lot of pressure apparently on Mike Walker, the Everton manager. Certainly needs a good result tonight. Here's Ferguson. Laid back by Hinchcliffe to David Burrows. Now Ferguson again. Abakachi, who's so sharp and so strong. Now Hinchcliffe. It's Parkinson trying to force his way through it. Stewart with a shot that spins in, surely. Was it over the line? It's a corner. What an escape then for Portsmouth. Alan Knight scampering back. Somehow managed to prevent the ball from going in, or did he? He was completely wrong-footed then and somehow kept it out. Tremendous save that by Knight. How did he get back? Samways with the corner. Really bright opening here by Everton. There's some pushing penalised by Keith Cooper. The Everton players appealing in vain that the ball had crossed the line. Not easy to see from my angle here. Certainly spun off the defender Gittins. Tremendous reactions by Alan Knight. Here's Preki, so anxious to impress tonight. He didn't have the pace in to get away from Burrows, although the Everton defender has been penalised. Preki, who started only 9 games for Everton last season, he was on the bench a lot as well. Never felt he really had the chance to show what he could do. Christensen with the free kick. Now here's McLaughlin and Craney. Excellent move then by Portsmouth and Jerry Craney. Almost finished off in style. McLaughlin, who pulled it back intelligently into his path. And that's how close it was then. Simon's almost got a foot to it as well. Abakachi. In by Samways. Hinchcliffe has kept it in. The linesman's flag has stayed down. Ferguson, Hinchcliffe again. Stewart and Abakachi in the middle. And Dobson having to hook it away for the corner. Retained his concentration then, Tony Dobson, with the menacing figure of Abakachi behind him. Unsworth and Watson have both come up for the kick. The threatening figure of Duncan Ferguson on the edge of the box. Samways with the corner. Watson's header! Everton have levelled the tie on aggregate. Really powerful header then by Dave Watson. Showing again his prowess in the air on these set pieces. A fierce header by Watson. 17 minutes gone. Alan Knight beaten. Everton take the lead on the night and square the tie. Really positive strike then by Dave Watson. Samways with the corner, and Knight can't reach it before Watson. Well, what relief for Mike Walker. His team in front in the second leg anyway. But remember, this is not enough for Everton to go on should this be the score at the end of extra time. But they are right back in this tie now. Amokachi, it's a glorious turn there. Looking to embarrass Portsmouth again. Ferguson. Hinchcliffe. This is David Burrows. Away by Stimpson, only as far as Parkinson. Snowed in with a shot. Not a bad effort either by Ian Snowden. Hasn't scored yet for Everton this season, but then not too many of them have. That was not far away. Unsworth. Amokachi. Unsworth has continued his run through. In goes Amokachi again. Now Unsworth. Great save by Knight. David Unsworth, who linked up so well with his teammates there. And it was Knight to rescue his team once again. Amokachi, his sheer strength took him through then. Unsworth trying to guard it beyond Alan Knight. Unsworth has stayed up for the corner. That was Ferguson climbing high. Oh, Knight's in trouble. Hinchcliffe now. Well, Knight was scrambling back into his 6-yard box. Reprieved by Crady's intervention. But they are finding the likes of Watson and Ferguson so hard to deal with in the air. More danger maybe awaits them now. Hinchcliffe with the corner this time. Unsworth, who pulled away, is Stewart. Now Samways. On towards Amokachi. And that'll be a goal kick. And some respite for Portsmouth. Amokachi, who soon won over the Everton fans by scoring on his home debut against Queen's Park Rangers. Away by Simons. A good positive jump though by Snowden. Now Amokachi's clear. Good save by Knight. Well, that's 3 occasions in this first half that Alan Knight has saved his team. Couldn't do anything about Dave Watson's header, but Amokachi, well, surely was favourite to score then. Knight coming up to close down the angle. Now Darryl Powell. Here's Preki. Powell again. Good flowing move this. Powell with a shot! Well, some really cohesive approach play then by Portsmouth. Darryl Powell very close then to finding an equaliser on the night. Now Powell. All Simons in difficulties. Ferguson. They've got 4 up in this attack, Everton. Amokachi now. Off the post from Stewart. Somehow Portsmouth survived. And another amazing let-off for them. Stewart the player denied this time by the post. The half-time whistle to signal Everton's re-emergence in this League Cup tie. The goal from Dave Watson, bringing them right back into it. to level the aggregate scores at 3-3, and certainly but for Alan Knight, Everton could easily have scored further goals. Half time at Cratton Park, Portsmouth 0, Everton 1. Well, clearly Jim Smith wants to pep up his team's attacking play in the second half, and Paul Hall has come on for the former Everton player, Preki. Portsmouth, who've had only one win at home in the league so far this season, and that on the opening day of the season. Mukachi. In by Stewart. Taking over then from Abakachi. Ferguson had made an angle run, hoping to set up some space for him. This is Craney. Now Stimpson. Certainly a big roar from the crowd when Hall's name was introduced by the public address. It's quite a favourite here, but can be inconsistent. Here's Christensen with the shot. Southall nonchalantly watches it sail over the bar. Christensen, who scored in the first leg, as did the other man in the picture there, Vinnie Samways. Jim Smith now down on the bench. I think his team can at least protect the lead they have overall in terms of the aggregate score if it goes to extra time. Ferguson got away from Gittins there. Failing to link with Mukachi. Dobson to Hall. Skipping the tackle of Snowden. Now, what can Hall do here? Well, that's good covering by Parkinson. Got back really well. McLaughlin just managing to evade the tackle of Snowden. There's Craney. Foul inside him. Up goes the flag. The Pompey fans beginning now to warm to their team's task. The Pompey chimes ringing around Cratton Park. Oh, there's a fabulous atmosphere tonight. And a cup tie that's really on a knife edge. Stimpson just got the better then of Stewart. Here's Snowden. Parkinson. Ticket fierce cup tie. It's Stewart now for Everton. Samways threading it on for Burrows. Really good vision then by Vinnie Samways. And it's Gittins away for the corner. Take it quickly. Hinchcliffe. Simons and Watson. And the shot. Oh! Ferguson. And again, the reflexes of Alan Knight. Another spectacular stop. Ferguson this time hitting it first time on the volley. Pompey had some more defending to do now. It'll be Samways with the corner. Up by Simons. Tony Dobson. Collected by Hall. Now McLaughlin. Pethick. Offside Hall. Indignation being displayed by the Portsmouth fans and by Jim Smith down below me, but I'm sorry, Jim, you can't see any better than I can from here, and I can't tell. Poor header then by Dobson, they might get punished. Simons can't clear it, up goes Ferguson. And Mukachi. Ferguson and Stewart. Ferguson now! Is that night again? Two opportunities now have come his way in the second half, Ferguson. And well, it's a very promising debut from him. A neat touch to set himself up for the shot. Halfway through the second half. Controlled by Powell. A cat-break though from Watson. Alan McLaughlin. This is Christensen. Trying to lose Samways. He's found Hall. Away from Stewart's tackle. Trying to curl it in the corner. Always going wide though. And the wily old fox, Neville Southall, will tell you he had it covered anyway. Typically tantalising run by Hall. Can't quite deliver the finish though. Samways. This is Stewart. Now snowed in. Johnson's header. Stewart. Goes Parkinson now. Abukachi. Good efforts. Agonisingly just past the post. Well, he grows in stature with every passing minute, this fellow. And he is destined to be a really firm favourite at Goodison Park. Well, Jim Smith knows it's looking more and more like extra time now. Mike Walker, while he's seen his team show commendable commitment tonight. Powell's header, this is Hall! And a goal! Hall! The final minute! And Portsmouth are back in front. 1-1 on the night, 4-3, they lead on aggregate. And scenes of wild emotion now around Fratton Park. They've had so few opportunities tonight, and Paul Hall, who's been a revelation in the second half, with his pace and his jinking runs, has embarrassed Neville Southall through his legs. An important header won then by Powell, and the finish didn't look to be clinical enough by Hall. The last few seconds now. Paul Hall with his third goal of the season. Has he now earned his team a place in the next round? Simon's happy to pump it forward now in search of Hall. Away from Snowden. Hall again! Well, what a second half he has had. Just over the top. Everton now want to make a very, very late substitution. Paul Ryder coming on to replace Andy Hinchcliffe. Pompey, well, they'll just have to batten down the hatches now. Ryder back on duty after injury. Left on the bench because of the arrival of Ferguson. Well, that's it! Portsmouth have done it! Paul Hill is the hero. Everton had a number of chances and certainly seemed on top. They had the goal from Dave Watson, some outstanding saves by Alan Knight. And right at the last, Portsmouth had clinched it. Everton remain without a win this season. Their anguish continues. Celebrations at Fratton Park for Portsmouth. And for the match winner, Paul Hall, 1-1 on the night. And Pompey the winners by 4 goals to 3.